touch me. Nobody fucking. Y'all want to play games? Y'all want to play games? Everybody shut the fuck up. Y'all think I'm a joke, right? I'm a joke?
No.
I'm a joke? Okay.
Zach, relax.
I'm a joke.
Zach.
Yo, just
No. I'm a joke, right? This was a game. You knew. My wife knew. I'm the only one that didn't know, right? So listen.
Man, look, even though I don't agree with the way Zach handled the situation, like I said last week, I understand why he did what he did. That doesn't necessarily mean I like what he did. Can you follow me on that? Like, I feel like I'm preaching in church. Like, hey, I understand why Zach did what he did. I don't necessarily like what he did or appreciate what he did. It felt like regression, but it just shows that even though you go to therapy, that doesn't mean you're instantly fixed. I mean, one has to wonder how things would have turned out had Zach scheduled that appointment with Dr. Reed as Fatima suggested in episode 1, if I'm not mistaken, rather than like going right to work. You know, he opted to, you know, say, hey, I'll go to work, but after we bury my mom, I'll go to the therapist. But I guess it's just one of those things where he kind of shelved his own mental health in that moment because he had a lot on his mind. I mean, between being in the red by losing his money thanks to Bryce and losing his mom, you know, he has to plan a funeral, which is something he's never done before. So I truly feel like it's one of those situations where one little choice, I feel like the Watcher from the Marvel What If series, like one small change, one split decision created an entirely new universe. Because just one little thing could have changed the entire dynamic of how, you know, this situation would have played out. But the fact that you could just tell the hurt and you could just hear the hurt in his voice, you could see the pain written across his face, that everyone in Belinda's living room had been lying to him, had been refusing to tell him the truth, you know, has been hiding things from him. But when he said, all of y'all, my wife, and it's like, oh man, you just knew Zach was about to tear that place up. I mean, even if they didn't spoil it in the trailers, it's just one of those things where I really feel like every time Zach says his wife, you know, he means that. But in this case, he says his wife, but in a sense of he just feels so much hurt and pain and betrayal that regardless of what Fatima says or does, there's nothing she can do to, you know, heal him in that moment. I mean, but I just feel like that reflects another scene where a few moments later, where she's blocking the stairway and he says, don't think I won't move you. I know you won't. And then he's like, "Argh!" Because even when he feels betrayed and he's hurt, he would never put his hands on Fatima like that. And I just love the fact that Fatima is aware. It was a gamble. Don't get me wrong. It was a gamble, but I just feel like she trusts in the love that Zach has for her that much that he wouldn't hurt her. It's just sad that she wouldn't believe in him enough to tell him the truth. Was she most likely right? Was she right about how he would blow up? I mean, yeah, but keep in mind the way he blew up in this scene would not have been as bad had Fatima and or everyone else told him the truth earlier. So there we go. But hey, I just wanted to highlight that moment. DeVal, man, he really showed acting chops in this scene. So like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.